Good day. Welcome Tuesday. I'm happy to do a pick a pile today. I am going to allow you to pick two cards, or if you are called to both piles, please do so. And this is all about what Spirit wants you to know right now. And we have two piles. Pile one, stay focused. Pile two, uncovering treasure. If you need more time, please pause the video to look at the cards, whatever you are called to. If you are called to listen to both piles, please do so. Then that is meant for you. Well, whatever resonates with you, and however you want to move forward and listen to the readings. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, click the bell, then you get all of the notifications. A lot of people follow but don't get the notifications when I post, and I do post daily. And I'm going to try and get more on here. And when I'm doing lives and stuff like that, you'll get notification. And we are going to get started with pile one. Pile one. Staying focused. Okay, there is a sense here of, I'm feeling like the energy I'm getting is like you have a million things to do. You are, trying to get it all done, but you can't get focused on one specific thing. They're saying focus on one thing. And if you're an entrepreneur, when I started, I had all of these things under this holistic umbrella that I do. And I continue to try and get people to see all the things that I did. But once I started to really hone in on one of my crafts, or even two, like it depends on if you can collaborate them, I was starting to notice that doing, say, for instance, angelic Reiki, I was starting to notice that people that wanted angelic Reiki, they wanted the readings and they wanted all the coaching and all of the other things. And I was able to adapt my sessions into what my clients wanted in all aspects of what I do. So try and stay focused on what you want. Just like if it's doesn't necessarily have to be that you're an entrepreneur in this world of spirituality, but if you are, say, for instance, focused on relationships, wanting more people in your life, community, all of that, focus on one thing that you need to do. Focus on attracting, maybe focus on, looking at yourself in a different way, really focusing on one thing, because they're showing me it's like you're trying to get all of these things lined up, friendships, all of the relationships, community, maybe for some of you, building a community of people where you can help them. Focusing on one thing that you want to attract people to you, or your goal, what's going to get you to your goal faster. And you will notice that you'll be able to pull in all of the other things within what you're trying to do. And just to focus on the one. It's like keeping your eye on that prize at the end. If, say, for instance, weight gain, you're trying to lose weight. What do you need to focus on? First, do you need to focus on more on, your mental mindset? Do you need to focus on more on your food or exercise? Yes, you can do them all. But if you focus maybe, say, for instance, on your mindset, then maybe exercise and food comes easier for you to reach your goals. Okay, those are just examples. Take what fits for you. Ace of Swords. Okay, as I said, mindset, new clarity, new mindset coming in, new ideas on where to go, how to achieve your goals. And when you stay focused, you will see that you will get these new thoughts that come in, or a change of your mindset, and it allows for the transformation. Knight of Pentacles. This is the beginning of something that's going to change, but they're showing me you are skilled enough to know that when you adapt different things, and focus on one thing and you can adapt, you have those skills to adapt and to shift how you're needed. You are, this is not just your first time of knowing what to do. They're just showing me it is a beginning, but they're showing me you have, you're not green in it, meaning it's not the beginning stages where you're figuring it out, discovering what you need to discover, all of that good stuff. So just know that you are ready to move forward because you have the skills, you have the things that are going to allow you to be successful as long as you stay focused. Okay, that's what Spirit wants you to know now, and we're going to continue on seeing what else Spirit has to say in regards to keeping your focus on where you want to go. They're showing me really, yes, expansion, but really honing in, like, you know, not hyper focused, but focused enough that you will always keep your eye on the prize or your why, or, you know, anything that kind of kicks you off the path, to keep putting yourself back into that, where you're headed. Okay, there's something. Okay, medicine man, they told me to look at the bottom of the deck. So this is the magician. So the magician is showing me you have these skills that maybe you're not using, you're not seeing, you're not adapting with, for you to find this success. Okay, that was on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands, she's very passionate, moving in the direction of where you are called to go. This is for you to discover more of what you want, where you're going. Oh, wow. So this is the Page of Pentacles. Definitely, you got the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely this new abundant beginning, but knowing to use your, you know, don't fault yourself to make yourself think that you can't accomplish something. You can. And it is, what do you need to do? You have the skills to put it together to start creating something more. You are going to gain more clarity on the path. You're going to be able to receive more messages on how to find this success. But in the meantime, staying focused on what that success is for you. Okay. Three of Wands. Wow, beautiful. And the Three of Wands, like, it's like everything is within reach. He's like searching, he's seeking, he's got his hand out there. And it's like, I know it's out there. How do I get it? And what do I need to do? Who do I need to be? What do I need to do to accomplish this? What skills do I have that is going to bring me to my freedom, to what I know is my truth? And really going forward, knowing that you have the skills. And if you don't, you will figure it out, because that's what we do. How do we know what we know? We just dig deeper, right? If we need to dig deeper in what we are trying to accomplish. Protect what you love. Okay. Feeling like, I feel like there's this responsibility you're putting on yourself, like, uh, it's coming across almost like a judgment, where you're not maybe where you want to be exactly, or you're not attracting what you want to attract for love, or, you know, finding the results that you are seeking for, you know, something that is going on in your life. But they're just showing me that there is this aspect of, you feel like you're letting yourself down. There's something about, you know, nurturing yourself a little bit more to get there. Nurturing and realizing, as the magician, that you do have what it takes, even though it hasn't come easily, or even though you haven't accomplished it yet. But not to be in a space of beating yourself up in this process. Okay. Yes, you owe it to yourself to move forward, but you're moving forward. So that's what you're doing. Even if you don't accomplish your goals in a week or a day or a year, whatever that is, But for you to really push yourself into understanding that you are moving it, you are changing your skills, you're putting yourself out there more, however that looks in your life. So just not to be in a space where you start to judge yourself for the way things are right in this moment. Okay. Yes. Loving yourself. Wow. This is about you looking in the mirror, knowing that you truly love yourself and where you're coming from, and seeing that love, they're showing me seeing. So I feel like you're going to be seeing more of who you are as you move forward. You're going to see this responsible person, if that's what it is. You're going to see this loving person as you move forward. You're going to be seeing more of who you are, your integrity, your essence, all of the things that you are moving toward. Know that you're protected. There is something new coming. I feel like there's something new coming for this group in plateau, they say, like reaching your plateau. They're showing me that things are going to shift. The energy is going to shift for you to, really create, birth something new, however that fits for you. Okay. If you want more in-depth reading for your own energy, there's a link in the bio. But justice, knowing that if you continue to work, even when you don't see the results that you are seeking or wishing for, if you are still giving it your all, it's coming back. It's just when is the question, and we don't need to know when. Just knowing that we need to continue to work forward, move forward, working toward the outcome that we are seeking, and know that the scales will balance and be giving you what you require and what you're working toward. Okay. Inner peace. And this is part of, feeling like maybe you're judging yourself or putting pressure on yourself. This is about you finding that inner peace, that essence of who you are in all that you do in life. Okay. And security. This is showing me that uh, when you need to put a log on your own fire, put a log on your own fire. That's a metaphor. Okay. Um, just knowing that if you are seeking love, give yourself some love. If you are seeking awareness, sit in knowing that you are going to receive more awareness. But you have to do the steps to get there. You have to do the steps to build your own fire, build what you are seeking, and knowing that you are going to be protected on that journey. The security is about protection as well. They're showing me if you are feeling that you are scared or don't want to face a storm, they're telling me you're protected. Move through it. You will discover, because you're the magician. You can discover what you need to do. You can figure it out. You have the tools to figure it out. We've always been able to be in a situation where something you weren't certain of what's going to happen or how to get there or what to do. Even in an emergency, you figure it out. You know to do something because it comes to you. Okay. You will always figure it out. Okay. I hope that, okay. Sorry, I just had a call coming in and it stopped recording. Um, Transformation. So this is showing me, this card came up yesterday in my little short that I did. They're showing me that there's something more you're going to discover. Some of you will be going back to school. Some of you will be, learning something new along your journey, which is beautiful. But it's bringing you to an aspect where you have to step into it. You have to step across the bridge into what you know, or what you need to know. Pushing yourself for more greater knowledge, skills, um, something greater, okay? They're showing me this transformation around it, okay? The vast universe, picking yourself up and knowing that things are beyond what we can even fathom and beyond anything that we know. And it's crazy. We can feel like we are um have no hope, and then something just happens, and then it's boom. It's like, how in the heck did this ever happen, right? There's something bigger, and the universe, your guides are really working on bringing it to you, and never, like, everything is um infinite, okay? 10 of cups, beautiful. This is what you need to keep moving toward and keep building toward to get to the 10 of cups. They're showing me until you really step into you and um, discover more of yourself, being in the space where you don't judge yourself, you're just working toward what you're working toward, keeping clear on your goals. This is where you're going. This is the ultimate. The 10 of cups is the ultimate emotional fulfillment in its biggest capacity possible, okay? This is beautiful. This is finding that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And what a great way to continue to work toward, to be in that energy of living that, right? I mean, who doesn't want to live with the 10 of cups energy, right? So really knowing that um, you can get there. Just continue going toward your goals, your dreams, and keep your focus on where you're going, and you will get there. Thank you for watching Pile 1, and I hope you have a magical day. And please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Much love. Welcome, Pile 2. If you chose Uncovering Treasure, I love this. There is almost like you've been working towards something, but you are maybe not certain it's going to get to you, or there is just something that the spirit world is working behind the scenes to get you where you're going. What an exciting time. Just they're showing me being more in flow, of, how to get there, what's coming, because, we can have our goals set on where we want to go, and it can be bigger than what we even imagine. We only know what we know, right? And sometimes we go, wow, I didn't even think that it could be this big, or whatever it is that you're working toward. Okay, so just know that there is something being uncovered for you that is being in the works in the background. They're also showing me 3. I'm not sure what the 3 means. 3 months, 3 weeks, the 3rd day of the month, 3 people. There's something with 3 that they're showing me. So pay attention to something on the third day, 3rd hour, 3rd week, 3rd month. What would that take us to? It's July, August, October. The end of October, maybe the 30th of October, maybe something big is going to happen. I'm not certain, but there's something that is moving, that is transpiring. Guardian angel, know that your angels are working with you, and they are bringing you what you are seeking. And also, since the guardian angel come out, they told me they wanted to give you angel numbers. So this is when you are feeling like there's no hope, there's something that you're missing, maybe that you need to uncover. Start looking for these numbers, or they will just pop out for you, and you will know that things will start evolving, and there's hope. Okay, 1717. So 7s and 1s. 1551. Okay, I'm going to read 1717. Drama alert. Independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in action is just a natural part of the process. Most definitely. It's like spirit is working in the background, right? There is something more here to stay focused. Don't get caught up in all of the things that are not actually happening, or, worry or fear or any of those things, okay? 1551. Hold your vision, manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. I love that. So keep your eye on the prize. You may have been wanting to watch number 1, and that was all about observing and keeping your eye on the prize. So if you were called to listen to that, you can listen to that, and there might be a message in there for you as well. So I'm just feeling like there's definitely change shifting here, but there's also an aspect for you to go deeper and listen to your guidance even deeper. Okay. Listen to what the angels are saying, your guidance, your past loved ones, your higher self, listening to all of that and really noticing that with that comes the change. With that comes you shifting maybe in a different way, however that looks. Okay. Seeking those answers from spirit, seeking the answers that are going to bring you where you are headed, how to get there, what path to take, who to talk to, all of the things. Okay. Really going deep in those aspects of connection and staying connected to your higher self and looking at things differently than maybe you did before. Also, what they're showing me is um, anytime you are connected to, like, anytime you are trying to connect and trying to be in a space where you are kind of feeling a little stuck, put out a question. You don't necessarily get the answer right away. It's like, what do I need to do? Who do I need to call? When do I need to go? All of the things. Okay. So it's something that you just put out there. It's like never receiving an answer if you never ask a question. Okay. So really concentrating on putting out those thoughts. Perfect storm. And this says the courage to step into your life. So, sometimes we're scared because we don't know what the outcome is, but spirit's working in the background. They're saying there's something coming for you to really, but they need to know that you are going to step into where you're going. They need to know that you are ready for this, even through the fear, even through, the things that you think that you might not be able to accomplish yourself, or that you feel you don't have the skills to get there. But they're just showing me that, stepping into it will show them that you're ready, and they will bring you the breadcrumbs to continue to move forward, to get to the results that you have been looking for. You do have a solid foundation is what they're showing me. They're showing me that you have everything you need. Like this foundation that you're building, your foundation is your knowledge, your skills. It's like if you know a whole bunch about a certain aspect or a certain career, you're more apt to be able to be successful in it because you just have what it takes to get there, even if you don't know that you can really accomplish the end goal that you're seeking. Okay. Protection. They're saying to have grace for yourself. They're saying that it's like taking that bold step and knowing that the outcome that you are seeking, the reward is like just around the corner. It's like we stop ourselves because we can't see how far it is that we have to go to get to the outcome we're seeking. Okay. Sometimes we stop ourselves and we quit just before the biggest explosion happens, if that's what you're looking for, of clients, or, it's like I give up on, if you're trying to date, right? I'm just giving up, and then all of a sudden it shows up, right? But it's an aspect of knowing that it's right behind the door, right around the corner, okay? Really trusting and knowing that spirit is bringing it to you, and it will happen, but it won't if you stop. It won't if you don't move forward. Balance and transition. Okay, this is a big aspect of you putting all of the pieces together to create this change, to move forward, and to keep focused on where you're going. And finding that balance, yes, keep your eye on the prize, keep moving, keep going, and knowing though that there's something beneath here. But in order for you to receive it, you need to not just have your head down moving forward, but to look around, to know that you don't always have to be working all the time to create success. You can have those times where you're not working, not creating. Do you think a musician works 24/7? No, they have to. Or a writer, right? They have to step away every once in a while to get recalibrated and allow the flow to happen again, to find the words to put on the paper. Okay, it doesn't just happen by sitting down for however many hours and then all of a sudden you have your success. I wish. But there's just something more here for you to realize, that you are creating all of these pieces to bring it all together for spirit to give you and hand you what you're seeking. Sandalphon is with you now. And he's the twin of Metatron. And, he's saying, continue to play your own, beat to your own drum, play your own tune, however you want to say that. But he's saying, just know that we're working behind the scenes. We're working on, they're bringing this 3 again in. I'm not sure what the 3 is. 3 of something, like 3 of one item. I don't know. If that relates to you, I would love to hear what it means for you, because they're not being clear on that. So it is what it is, right? It's for the collective. So dimensional gateway and invitation. So they're preparing you to come along this journey that is, look at the beautiful bold yellow, gold colors, the it's just shining bright. So this is your life purpose, possibly for some of you. This is to keep going. This is to keep following this journey. And you are, being initiated into something bigger. And know that if you continue and stay connected to your higher self and do the things, you will discover that it's going to happen for you. Okay, it is going to be beautiful for you, and it's beautiful. Oh, you got 244s. You got 30. Oh my goodness, look at this. You have 244s, 122, 133. So I don't know. Okay, I'm hearing some of you may be have master numbers for your numbers, for your birth date, and there's just some mastery here. They're showing me mastery in what you want to accomplish, what you're manifesting. You are that person who is a master and is a creator, as well as a leader, a teacher. And things are going to start. I don't think you wow. Woo. I don't think you realize how big this is. Whatever this is resonating with you in your life, whatever aspect where you're going, what you're trying to accomplish, whatever this is for you, it is bigger than what you ever can imagine. It is amazing. And yes, you don't have all the answers yet, but they're just showing me that they're going to come. Look in places that you never thought to look. So ask questions that you never thought to ask before. There's voyage here. There's an aspect of you to understand that maybe it says forgiveness, but there's an aspect here for you to maybe understand that just because you're not where you want to be today does not mean that you are not good enough to get to where you want to go. Okay. There's something bigger here for you to discover in that. Okay. Beautiful. Wow, this is just kind of emotionally hit me with these master numbers. And if you're not a master number, it does not mean that it doesn't that this reading isn't fit for you, because it can be. It's just how it is. It's just what's come across. Don't take it in to the point where it's not for you because you don't have a master number. Um, but wowzas. Maybe you're working toward those master numbers if you don't have a master number. Maybe it doesn't mean that you can't accomplish the things. Okay. The battle wagon, the chariot is here, and Knight of Pentacles, moving toward, the things, but taking your time in that movement, moving in the direction which is going to create more happiness, more joy, but making sure that you make the decisions to go where you need to go. Follow what feels good, follow the light, follow your intuition. Your guides are there, bringing you to where you need to be. And this is going to create much accomplishment. They're saying working hard to get there. I don't believe we have to work hard, but continuing to work, not, waiting for it to happen for you. Okay. Yeah, there's something here. And it's just like you have the strength, you have what it takes to move forward. And okay, what is that? It's like they're showing me, like, a wheelbarrow, you fill it full of stuff and it does the work. You just have to push it, right? You don't have to carry each load. If it's dirt, okay, we fill the wheelbarrow full of dirt and we can balance it and we can move forward because it's taken the heavy weight off of our backs. So it's a lot easier. But they're saying that hard work is done. The wheelbarrow's tipped over. There's nothing left in it. We tip it over when it's done and it waits for the next time we have to lift the heavy load. Okay. So they're saying that hard work is done. You've done so much hard work that it's going to start paying off now, because Spirit is going to see that you're ready, you're prepared, you've been doing the hard work. Now we're going to be giving you the breadcrumbs to continue to get to that final destination. Oh my gosh, Four of Wands. This is the celebration. This is the commitment and that you have been working toward, and the celebration is coming. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Whew, I'm getting emotional. Yeah, this is just beautiful. I love this, that you can finally now feel that these things that I've been working on, and if I keep focused and stay out of the drama and really focus on, stepping into the destination, even though it's been hard, even though that it's been stormy, even though that, people maybe you've lost friends, lost community, all of the things, they're just showing me, because you're so true to your heart and your soul and your path, that it's going to happen for you. It's moving forward into that. Creating that balance along the way is important, though, not just be focused on the outcome. Creating that balance, um, giving yourself credit where credit is due. Okay, because it's been a journey. It's like losing weight, for instance, right? Or your career, if you're an entrepreneur, it's like if you don't create that balance and you're pressuring yourself all the time, that it's really hard to ever, take a chill, right? And that's what they're saying. Every once in a while, take a chill, reward yourself, do some things that are going to make you feel good. Thank you for being here. I hope you like this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you want. I do appreciate it. It helps my channel grow and the algorithm to get out there to reach more people. And I hope you have a magical day. Much love.